poverty and in wealth, in joy and in sorrow, to have and to hold, from this day forward, as both shall live.
I do.
Shelby, likewise, do you take Brad to be your lawfully wedded husband, in sickness and in health, in poverty and in wealth, in joy and in sorrow, to have and to hold, from this day forward, as long as you both shall live. Brad and Shelby have written their own vows today, and the words that will take them across the threshold from being engaged to being married. Brad and Shelby will begin a new life together after this ceremony. Here in the presence of family and friends, it's time for you all to pledge your vows to one another. Shelby, you may begin.
Oh boy. Alright, Brad, as you may know, I've read many books over the years. Among those books, I've read a few stories that consist of neighbors falling in love, but I always just laugh because that's just not how it works in real life. Even when I mentioned to my friends or family that I had a cute neighbor with an even cuter dog, and they encouraged me to go for it, I just laughed. So I shrugged my shoulders and decided to focus on my first house and just living life during a pandemic. Imagine my surprise when we started Driveway Cocktails and I started to realize that maybe my books had predicted how I would find my soulmate. We really thought we were going to get a Hallam Driveway squad together, but instead we just brought ourselves together. I don't know if the neighbors remember two people just waving from a driveway, but I know I won't ever forget sitting with my neighbor and friend for hours every Friday, falling a little bit more each week. Today and every day for the rest of my life, I promise to be there for you, as your wife and friend. I'm excited about our journey and where we will go. Together we'll build a future, and I promise to love you for the rest of my days. Through good times or bad ones, I will stand by your side and move with you. I promise to never give up on you and work hard to make sure you know how much I love you. I know life will not always be easy, but together we can make the difficult times a lot more fun. I'm sure I'll make mistakes. I'll probably want to adopt more dogs. So, prepare. I'll probably want to read or play video games instead of watching baseball. Sometimes. I will more than likely prefer cartoons and superheroes over football games and serious TV shows. I will never like La Rosa's or any other pizza party place ever. However, through the little and big things, I promise to be honest and open. I promise to say I love you louder if you don't say it back right away, and I promise to love you every day. Loving you is one of the best things to ever happen to me, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
It's hard to follow.
Yeah. Okay. You sure? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. You sure you don't want to? You sure you don't want to go second again? Shelby, it's funny how time works. For years I looked high and low, in and out, here, there, everywhere, to find the woman of my dreams. When all I had to do was look across the street. The first night we hung out, I was head over heels for you, and I couldn't wait to see you again on Driveway Cocktail night, or try to find a way to say hello to you even when you got your mail. I consider myself to be the luckiest man in the world today, to be standing in front of you, be standing in front of friends and family, professing my love for you. From this moment, I promise you these things. I promise to laugh with you in the good times and stand by your side when times get rough. I promise to share in your future dreams and support you when needed and stepping aside when you don't. I promise to listen with intent and compassion to every word you say and to speak to you from the heart. I promise to never rationally get mad when the Braves or Kentucky lose, even though it always seems fashion, I pout about it. Above all else, I promise to always remember the gratitude I feel when I wake up next to you from a long night of snoring and fall asleep with you each night. Shelby Christine, you are my best friend, and I will love you with all my heart and give you my utmost respect, always. Mic drop.
Brad, if you would please, place Shelby's ring on her finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a promise and a sign of my love and affection,
as a promise of my love and sign of affection,
and a symbol of my love to you forever.
and a symbol of my love to you forever.
Shelby, if you will place Brad's ring on his finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of my promise
as a sign of my promise
and a symbol of my love
And a
for
symbol.
you forever.
and a symbol of my love forever. For you forever. We both messed up, it's fine.
It's all right.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
Brad and Shelby, here in the presence of your parents and your friends and your family, you have made vows to each other. You came here today to affirm your love for one another and formally acknowledge what your hearts really already knew. And that is that your lives are meant to be shared as one, that you are stronger together than you are apart, and that for all the days to come, you wish to share together all of life's joys and challenges committed to one another. Now, by the authority entrusted to me in accordance with the laws of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, I pronounce you man and wife. Brad, you may kiss your bride.
Yeah.